guys, welcome to JA Maths Teach, where maths is a must. Remember to subscribe to the channel. And today we'll be continuing consumer arithmetic multiple choice questions. Last video, we looked at questions from 2012. This video, we'll be looking at questions from 2013. Let's go learn. What percentage of 340 is 425? Now, generally, it is over off, so it would be 425 over 340. Yes, that's a 4 times 100. But it seems like a lot of work to multiply. So I say, reason out the question, do it a shorter way if you can. So what I've decided to do is to subtract 340 from 425. They say work smarter, not harder. So 425 minus 340, I get 85. Now we know that 425 is bigger than 340. So that means it is more than 100% of 340. Now when we subtract and we get the difference of 85, we can now look at 85 and say it is actually less than 340. So it is less than half of 340. That's what I mean. It's less than half of 340. So that means it couldn't be 152% because this is saying that it's more than half of 340. Couldn't be 80% or 85% because 425 is more than 340. So that leaves us with 125%. Question number 4. If 12.5% of a number of If 12.5% of a sum of money is $40, what is the total sum of money? Now, 12.5% is actually 1/8 as a fraction. So 1/8 is equal to 40. That means the money was divided into 8 parts and 1 part is 40. So if you want the total parts, it's 8 times 40. And that would give us our answer of B, $320. Number 16. A man's taxable income of $15,200. A man's taxable income is $15,200. He pays tax at the rate of 25%. What is the amount of income tax that he pays? So that means we're trying to find 25% of 15,200. 25% is the same as a quarter. So what we want is quarter of 15,200. So 4 into 15, 3, remainder 3, 4 into 32, that's 8, 4 into 0, 0, 0. So our answer is B, $3,800. And Here are your answers, possibly set out in another way. So when you reduce to 25, 25 and 25, 1, 25 into 100, 4, so that's a quarter. We'll divide 15,200 by 4, we get $3,800. 12.5% is the same as 1/8. So if you have 1/8 of something and you want the full amount, you multiply it by the denominator. So you multiply it by 8, and we got 320. Let's look at number 17. At the end of any year, a car is worth 5% less than what it was worth at the beginning of the year. If a car was worth $10,000 in January 2011, then its value in December 2011 was... So at the start of the year, the car was worth $10,000. At the end of the year, it should be worth 5% less. Alright, so again, 10% of any value that ends with 0 is to simply drop the 0. So 10% would be equal to $1,000, right? 5% of that would be half of $1,000, so that's 500. So that means the car would be valued $500 less. So that would be 10,000 minus 500. So of course our answer would be $9,500. Question 18. Tom bought a pen for $60 and sold it to gain 20% on his cost price. How much money did he gain? Same principle applied. We did this question before. 10% of $60, we simply drop the 0. So 10% of $60 is $6. So 20% would be double $6. So that would be $12. Question 19. Mr. Duncan bought a table at a discount of 30%, thus saving $42. What was the marked price of the table? So we want the original price. Cross multiply. That's 30x equal to 42 times 100. 4,200. And we know that if we want x, we divide both sides by the coefficient of x. So that divided by 30, that divided by 30. Cancel. And 0 cancel. 3 into 3, 1. 3 into 42, 14. So that means our answer would be 140. And I believe I did the solution another way. Let's check it out. So here are your solutions, neatly done. So the other way that I did it was to say that, okay, 30% is $42. That means 10% would be 42 divided by 3, $14. And if we want 100%, then 10 times 10 is 100. So we multiply the 14 by 10 and get 140. So anyway works. Question number 20. If the simple interest on $800 for 3 years is $54, what is the rate of interest per annum? And I wonder if you remember the answer from previous video. So the simple interest is $54. So it will be 54 equal, and we know that simple interest is principal times rate times time. So it would be 800 times R times the time is 3 years, all divided by 100. Cross multiply 5400 is equal to 800 times 3, 2400 R, we want R, so we divide both sides by its coefficient. And 24 into 54, we know that goes 2 times. So without doing actual precise calculations, we make an estimate. 24 into 54 goes 2 times. So our best bet is 2.25%. And that is how you actually save time on answering questions, multiple choice questions. Question number 21. At a sale, each book was marked $3 off the original price. Daniel paid $46 for 2 books that had the same sale price. What was the original cost of one of his books? So let's look at it. Each book was marked at $3 off. Daniel paid, so $3 off, they have taken $3 from the price of a book. Daniel paid $46 for 2 books. So 2 multiplied by $3 from the price of the book is equal to 46. And we simplify that. Divide by what's not in the bracket first, coefficient of the bracket. So we divide both sides by 2. So we end up with x minus 3 is equal to 23. And we transpose negative 3 by adding it to both sides. So we end up with x equal 23 plus 3, that's $26. Number 22, I believe we're doing this question the 3rd time. If $7,000 is borrowed at a rate of 5% per annum for 3 years, what is the simple interest? Substitute 7,000 times 5 times 3 divided by 100, and you will get $1,050. In our next video, we will be looking at a different topic. But you can check the information below this video, and you will see a link so you can do a quiz to test yourself on what you have remembered so far. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, and remember you can test yourself by clicking the link below the video. Thank you. See you.